everybody. My name is Steve Smith, editor of PHC News Magazine, and we're back with our live interviews here at AHR Expo in Atlanta. My next guest, I've got two, not just one. Usually it's just one, but we got double the trouble, I guess.
Right.
To my immediate right is Levi Bouwman. He's the Resideo's Director of Distribution. And Louis Finn is a master distributor, Control Supply Corp, the CEO, out of Long Island, and you are partners with Resideo to stock and distribute the full line of Resideo products. So, I remember when Resideo was fairly a new brand. You guys had a big webcast. I watched it, probably 2019. Why don't you give us a little bit more of the origin story of Resideo?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been in the industry, Steve, for 21 years. And so 17 years of that I was with Honeywell. And so came up through Honeywell, product management, marketing, sales. And then in 2019, Honeywell made the decision to spin off the residential side of their business, which became Resideo. So we go to market with the Honeywell Home brand. This last year, we've also acquired First Alert. So we also have First Alert and BRK. Okay. Yeah, so we're a house of brands. Resideo is the company. Honeywell Home is the thermostat that you'll see on the wall.
Right.
And then you have First Alert and BRK for smoke detectors, carbon monoxide. We're also Brockman from a water perspective, Genesis Cable from a cable perspective as well.
Okay.
Yep. So those are our brands.
And so a lot of things that fit under that umbrella would have to do with more smart homes, Internet of Things, connectivity.
Yeah, connectivity and smart home is what we're all about.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Also,
We'll get into more of that.
huge in security. Yep.
Hold that thought for now.
Yeah.
Because I know I want to talk a little more about that. But first, there's a couple of big legislative acts and I guess regulatory acts that have come into play now.
Yep.
One is the Inflation Recovery Act.
Yep.
And the other is SEER 2 and all the other HVAC regulations that went into effect January 1st of this year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what is Resideo offering and how's that fitting in with your product line?
So we see both of these as really big opportunities for us and for the industry holistically.
Okay.
So what both of them will result in is a lot more heat pumps being installed in the industry. So
Sure.
as the government's moving more and more towards electrification
Yes.
of America and trying to get off of fossil fuels, that will motivate people through tax credits and through rebates to use heat pumps instead of a non-heat pump solution. So with that, for us, that means more thermostats that are heat pump compliant, but really there will also be to homeowners an increased cost in the equipment. And with that, connectivity becomes key. So you're going to want to have a connected thermostat that has an app on your phone because that's the single largest user of electricity in someone's home is their HVAC equipment.
Absolutely.
So having the remote control of that is huge. And what we're launching here at ASHRAE this year is our Pro IQ Essentials.
Pro IQ.
Pro IQ. And what that allows contractors to do is they can brand their brand on the app. So essentially they can white label the app to have better connectivity with the homeowner. Whenever the homeowner has questions, their information shows up.
Okay.
And then also through our LifeWare, which is the Pro IQ Essentials, we do full diagnostics on any type of equipment so that the contractor knows if there's a problem in the home really before the homeowner does. And it helps them streamline their labor because they can decide, is this something easy fix where I just need to send a more junior tech out to do more of a tune-up? Or is this more of a system failure and I need to send our top tech out to really figure out what's going on and fix something?
Okay. And you mentioned those, are they on display here at the booth?
Yes, they're all in our booth. So we're at booth 1227,
1227.
right down the row here.
Anything else new and exciting as far as product lines go?
Yeah. So we're also launching really 3 other things. And so that is we have our L5 and our L1.
Okay.
L5 is a whole house water shutoff valve. We've had one of the top selling Wi-Fi water leak detectors in the market for years. The issue with that is that it's a great product and it gives you temperature and humidity as well as if there's a water leak. But I kind of call it a vacation ruiner because mine went off at my cabin I have in Wisconsin, 9 o'clock on a Tuesday, and there's nothing I can do about it, right? I live 3 hours away, now what? I got to work tomorrow, right? So I got to call a neighbor and hope he can go shut the water off. Well, now with the L5, we have a whole house water shutoff valve. So it works together as a system. The water leak detector gets wet and then shuts off the switch, so at least the problem's not getting worse. So really large opportunity in the industry, multifamily, new construction, retrofit. So we have that, and then the other major thing that's going on in the industry is it's all about labor, right? It's really hard for contractors and distributors to find more labor.
Right.
And as we're transitioning to a younger labor force, then they have to get trained, right? They don't have 30 years experience like all of us do here at the table today. And so with that, we're launching Resideo Academy. And so Resideo Academy is a mobile academy platform available on your phone or any type of computer device where you can watch thousands of hours of content, anything down to just a few minutes all the way up to hours long. And it's all video interactive where you can stop things and go back, connected to our literature. And that's available for all of our distributors to also take and put on their websites as well.
That's great. When do you start that?
So launching it today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering why I heard this news.
Yeah. So it's news now. And so, so that's also on display at our booth also.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
I got to check that out.
Yeah, it'd be great.
So, I mean, as you mentioned with Resideo's origin story, a lot of it has to do with connectivity, smart homes, Internet of Things.
Yep.
I mean, how else are you delivering the home of the future, I guess?
Yeah, so what really part of Resideo spinning off from Honeywell and being Resideo is that we have everything under one roof now, right? And so we're number one in the industry in security and everything that's involved with a monitored security system.
Right.
And we're also number one with thermostats and connected smart home devices.
Right.
And then we also have all the IAQ. And now with the L5 and the L1 water leak detector, we have connected water as well. So, and then with the acquisition of First Alert, now you have connected smoke detectors and connected CO. So we have everything. We have all the life safety covered, all of water covered, and all of indoor air quality and temperature control.
You said you have everything, so maybe you do. But is there something else you're thinking about?
Well, so we've partnered with partners like Brilliant, which essentially is like a home automation system. And Brilliant then ties together your entertainment elements as well. So if you want to have speakers, if you want to have lighting, you can tie it all together through Brilliant as your interface. And then we provide the temperature control and comfort from a thermostat perspective, whole house water shut off with the water, security through our security products, because that's really what homeowners want, right? Homeowners just want it to all work. They want one app where everything is connected and works without them having to think about it. If they have to think about it, it's not really making their life easier.
So you got a unified theory of sorts for smart homes. Now, that's good for the homeowner.
Yes.
And the academy certainly will help my readers, plumbing, mechanical contractors.
Correct.
What else are you doing for the contractor to make their lives easier?
Right. So again, that's all about branching off from Resideo Academy. And so we have a dedicated team of trainers that we do what we would call Resideo Campus Days. And so Campus Days are all about bringing our Homes University to the contractors. So they're out in the field hosting these Campus Days at a distribution location or at a contractor's location, whatever works better, to help train them and bring them up to speed. And that's where Pro IQ Essentials and Pro IQ Solutions comes to play as well, because now we have app-based notifications to help make their life easier.
So the academy, I can watch wherever on demand.
Correct.
But then you're also taking that on the road, as it were.
Correct. And we have a team of dedicated trainers that are be like your in-house professor, right? Which will actually train you. And again, because we have everything under one roof, we could help an HVAC person expand into security, a security person expand into HVAC, a plumber that could offer a wider range of products. So we bring it all together, and then we reward the trades through our loyalty program that's called Pro Perks. So then Pro Perks incentivizes the contractors to use all of these products and reinforces that training.
Well, that's great. Now I'm kind of curious with bringing it to the people, as it were. Do you have a schedule, or is it on demand, or do you know?
Yeah, it's really on demand, right? Yeah, because we find that works best.
All right.
Yep.
Very good. Wow, that's amazing. That's a really good training story.
Yeah, thank you. We're doing our best. We're really focused on that, right? So I also have a program called Brand Ambassadors, where we started with 5 people. I'm up to 17 today, expanding to 30 by the 4th of July. And so that's all about onboarding young people who really can't spell HVAC or security, right? Get them fresh out of college, but then hire the right people and develop them. And so their development journey starts by being a brand ambassador in the branches of our distribution partners so that they represent the brand and kind of share the overall Resideo vision. And then as they gain experience, as they get more and more trained themselves, then they can do more training for the contractors, they can do more training for distribution, and then they themselves can move their careers up within Resideo. So we're all about bringing in new talent, more diversity into the industry.
I assume you started that today too.
Yeah, no, we started that last year.
All right,
last year.
All right, good. I'd like to know more about that too.
Yeah.
Lewis, I don't want to keep
please.
you hanging here. This guy's a motor mouth, I
Yeah,
guess.
I know. Can I tell you, sales
Can
guy.
you tell us a little bit more about your relationship with Resideo?
We're one of Resideo's master distributors, so we're the link between the manufacturer and the wholesaler.
Right.
So we only strictly do controls. We don't sell any equipment. Fully support the wholesaler. All of our sales to the wholesaler, 100% of all of our sales, and we're just out there. So we're the Amazon model, getting product out to our wholesaler customers next day, across the country, Canada, internationally if needed as well. So we partner with them to help them create market share in the market for their new products like the L5, thermostats like a T10 Plus. We've been synonymous with Honeywell for over 41 years. When they left and became Resideo, they're our largest manufacturer that we stock and sell. And like to Levi's point, they have everything that you need in the home. And we find that it's, like Coca-Cola's to Atlanta, it's Resideo and everyone else. So there's really no differentiation for us. When someone calls up and says, hey, I have this issue, what do I do? We typically start with Resideo because it's quite easy just to put the whole home right into the wholesaler's shelf.
Excellent. Very good. Now, it's been a while since I wrote a master distributor story. I used to cover distribution, but safe to say, you got, as a master distributor, you're selling to other wholesalers. You got everything they need when they need it.
Yeah, so we're problem solvers, right? So whether it's inventory, sizing, specing, troubleshooting, cross-referencing, our customers know that we're quicker than Google. Call us up. We're very old school. Pick up the phone within 2 rings. You'll have an answer, be on your way. Google, you're getting a 80-page report. You got to search through it. Right. It's easier to call us than it is to.
It's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So we're a combination of Amazon and Google in a modern approach.
I like it.
Yeah, a big thing for us is that, again, changing from being Honeywell to being Resideo, one of the major changes that we made is that as Honeywell, we were really focused on being everything to everybody. And that sounds great, but the challenge there is then you're not really partnered with anyone. And so we've made a strategic change to launch our strategic distribution program. And through STP, we really partnered more with our specific partners. And in that transition, Lewis in Control Supply is really vertically integrated now into our supply channel. And so more and more distributors have a direct relationship with Lewis in order to get our products.
Good.
We're still out there doing all the training that we talked about. We're still out there for all the support, right? But Lewis can do a better job of servicing those distributors quicker and with a higher level of technology background.
Very good. Well, that's a wealth of knowledge right now. I mean, you guys together have a really good story to tell, and a strong brand story, and a good strategy.
Yeah.
Anything else we can expect from Resideo coming out this year?
Yeah, I mean, so for 2023, we're really excited, right? We think that it's going to be a much better year than what a lot of people thought it was going to be back in August.
Yeah.
So we're already off to a really good start, and we think that through SEER 2, moving the industry up holistically with the focus on all the tax rebates and everything through the Inflation Recovery Act, that people are going to want more and more connectivity, and things are actually coming together to make it easier for contractors to install and for homeowners to have the solutions in their home. So we're very bullish about the year.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds like a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
and
thank
I
you.
definitely got to stop by your booth and find out more about the Academy. That's a real good story.
Yeah, we look forward to it.
Good. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. Appreciate your time.